Rob trying his best to get.
Fuck, these smell like farts. Why am I eating this? It smells like a fart.
Oh shit, no, it actually does, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, it smells like a fucking fart.
Oh my God, hold on, bro. Nah, what is this, bro? Nah, bro. Nah, what is this, bro?
What's poppin', y'all? It's Rob.
Stay forward.
And
That was a good mic test.
we have another awesome...
I was wondering because we didn't do a mic test to start out, so I was like, all right, you know.
Fair enough.
Now we know exactly what you're going to sound like. So it's okay.
All right.
We have another wonderful podcast.
Oh,
And,
look at you remixing.
and if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe. You know, got to
Because
cherish.
we have the illustrious podcast.
He did it. I got him. He finally fucking said it. But let's just jump straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what to do.
What are you playing no games about this week, Rob?
What I play no games about today. Last couple weeks, I was being serious. I think I'm gonna end my serious chapter with one more serious chapter. Next week, you get more fun. Is a guy said the successful people you see, you don't see the chapters of their anguish, and I kind of like resonated with that because I don't know, the people who are out there are grinding. I think sometimes people are like, they just don't, no one sees like the hard work it takes to put the front you out into the world. And, you know, I always talk about venting and complaining, and that just really reformed me to go back into like, it's okay to vent what's going on, but like, I just don't want to get like, I don't want to complain because it's a blessing to have the problems you have. And a lot of people are not going to see what it takes to get on here, to do the things. And, you know, when it's my championship season and all that other stuff, you know, I'm gonna look at it differently, being like, you know, even though I didn't see that, you know, I'm proud that I went through that season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, to that point, I remember I seen, it was like a video clip that SGA had did before. And he was like, no, anytime I'm in the gym or something feels difficult, I don't approach it from a standpoint of like, all right, this shit is like too much for me to overcome. Instead of there's another opportunity to prove to y'all I can do something that y'all can't.
Damn. You know it's a bar because this man, he remembers shit. He remember that was I respect it. See, shout out to Thunder, shout out to SGA. You know, if I didn't have Katie, he might be going back to Thunder Country.
Yeah, a real champion.
Okay.
I mean, he is the greatest Thunder of all time now.
Not really, but
how is he not? He's the only person that brought the Marine. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what I play no games about. Kind of a similar quote, just attacking it. I mean, you could use this as like a sports reference or work or anything in life. I don't feel like I'm impossible to stop. I just feel like y'all underprepared.
No, I like that. If you don't mind me asking, like, what is in the mindset of a Tay when you're trying to accomplish your goal and your dream, and there's that distance, and there's like that fourth in inches, like what pushes you through to make you unstoppable?
You kind of just gotta take joy in the journey. You have to pick some values of everything, and honestly, just with anything in life, you just incrementally get better each day. You're gonna get closer. Like, even if you're a country mile away from something, if you walk a foot every minute. I know it's gonna take you forever, but you know, you get my drift.
Yeah. No. I appreciate that. You know, no, for all the work that you're doing. You know, your screenplay, all the work you do in the community, like all that, man. No,
Appreciate that.
everybody here. We're doing dope shit in here. If no one's told you this week, y'all great.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. I'm not, but now this is the only language you bastard.
Call him a bastard. That's crazy word.
All right.
I think we're about to have a resignation if Rob doesn't cut his shenanigans out.
I just uplifted the
We're
group.
about to have resignations, no pizza party.
Oh,
You're
wow.
getting a pizza party. I've already said it on camera twice. You're getting a pizza party. You're gonna have it.
2030 or 2026. No, never know. But
It'll happen. Happen very soon.
speaking of something happening in 2026, though,
Oh.
new recent announcement: Bad Bunny has been announced as the halftime performer of the upcoming Super Bowl. Rob, what are your thoughts? Because there was a huge divide on Twitter about this.
I know what you're talking about. Number one, I say it's a phenomenal idea to have Bad Bunny, and let's just say, I could definitely see it happening. He has enough hits. He has enough universal
Could
pool.
you name a few?
I could. I can.
All right, well, name some. Name three. Name three.
I got Mia.
Oh my lord! You took the most low hanging fruit.
You told me to name one. Now there are some that I can't pronounce. Huh?
Try.
Well, due
Put your phone down.
to my handy dandy.
I hate when motherfuckers cap like this.
I actually, first and foremost, I have a lengthy amount of Bad Bunny on here.
Then just name 3 songs.
I don't know it from the
you
top of my
can't name
head.
3 songs.
Nevrita.
What?
Yeah.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Yeah.
You just threw some out.
No, I
man.
didn't.
Yes, you
Hell,
did.
bet me $50.
No.
Why? You like to bet all the time. You a cowboy. Y'all win.
We tied this week. So
I know. It was trash.
you don't
All
have.
right, that's
Yeah, but why you bail him out?
That's close enough.
that's close enough.
Yeah, that was
How do you
some-
pronounce it?
Never, yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, but no, we had a crazy game. though.
CO. There's another one.
Yeah. You said what?
CIAO.
Chow.
Oh. That might be the clip. I fucked up. There's a Bad Bunny song I'm thinking about that
Yeah,
goes
I
like
know.
that. Anywho, that's Chow probably. That is Chow. Anywho, no, I definitely think just from like a
And I'm trolling right now because I fuck with Bad Boys music too. Yeah,
don't
Yeah.
cover him. I think he's the perfect choice. But what are your thoughts though?
Oh boy, avoided all the hard shit and was like, here you go. On a serious note, for real, I'll say this: is Bad Bunny a global superstar? Yes.
Yes.
Do I think he was necessarily the perfect choice for this Super Bowl? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I know there's gonna be a huge uproar around this stuff. Like, oh, he's a huge musical acts. I think also you do have to still keep in mind the core audience of Super Bowl watchers and attendees there in the building, and not just the global aspects of things in terms of like viewership. I know it might be like super North American like focus from my lens with this, but you know, but he does have a lot of fans in the States as well. So
He does.
We'll see how this goes per se. I'm cognizant of the fact that a lot of people here aren't that tapped into his music.
I think people are more tapped in than they think, especially if you go out.
Yeah. Oh, but see, that's what I mean. Like even with yourself, right? And I fuck with Bad Bunny's music too. Casually hearing some shit like, oh, this is a vibe, and just going along with it, versus me having to sit through a 20-minute halftime show, and if you can't recite the words at all,
So
like, does that become an issue?
So I take it like this. When we were growing up, there were some Latin songs that came up and we didn't know all the full lyrics. We were just vibing, like, look, gasolina going on.
I know the words to that shit.
I didn't. So
And growing up, you were damn near grown when that came out. What the fuck?
Gasolina. When did Gasolina come out? We were not grown.
2005.
Thank you.
And how old were you then?
I was like
17.
No,
You were
I.
in junior high.
Yeah.
You were an 8th grader.
There we go. Yeah.
I mean, shit.
You
You,
would've been older than that.
Rob? No.
We're not about to dissect my age.
He's older than us.
All I'm saying is, growing up, there was a lot of like songs like that we heard that had Spanish fusion, Spanish words, and like if it was good, we just vibe with it. Like,
no, for sure.
like I know black people, we gonna be good.
Yeah, but here's the thing is though, us are not gonna be the majority of people that can afford to go and chat damn Super Bowl. And I'm also cognizant of the fact, Jay is trying to open it up to where
Exactly.
it's not just serving affluent people like a certain like community, but we'll see.
Yeah, the conservatives.
I'm just like curious on how is it gonna be received. That's really all.
What was to say? The conservatives didn't like when Kendrick was speaking. We can't understand. You really ain't about to stand bad funny comments. I tell you.
We'll see how it goes. I hope it does go off well. I am kind of conflicted on this shit though because he had done a boycott of performing in the States with the primary cause being he didn't want fans of his who citizenship status may be anywhere to, or even if they are legal citizens, to be targeted by ICE with any concerts he was performing at within venues here, right? So if that's where you're drawing the line with shit, I don't think a Super Bowl performance for you sending a message, so to speak, should be the cause for you to like cross the picket line, if that makes sense.
You guys have to correct me if I'm wrong. Performing in the Super Bowl is free, right?
Yes, you're not getting paid for
You're
it,
not getting
and you're
paid.
paying for the production costs as well.
I was
And all these corporate 500, Fortune 500 companies are then profiting off this performance. So is you sending a symbolic message worth you crossing the proverbial picket line?
in this current like day and age, I know we're gonna talk about it very, very soon. I think, I think there are levels to activism, and I think I go back to having this conversation. I remember, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen was like the crux of it, and being like, oh, they should be on the front lines. And I also think that, when you talk about the levels of activisms, just as much as someone needs to be on the front lines, there needs to be people to feed the people that are going to be on the front lines. And I just think that there's levels to it, and I feel like there's like service duty tours of like how radical and how far you should go.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm 30 years old now. I ain't seen a lot of shit in my life. If
Yeah.
you're gonna clip anything from this, clip something in this run here.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be for me, but
Yeah.
I'm so past the point in my life where performative activism does anything for me. Even like I got into it with a woman that I'm cool with a couple days ago. We were talking about Kendra's performance last year, right?
Yeah.
And she was citing how Bad Bunny's performance this year could be something to that effect. I'm like, bro, that didn't impact Black America's plight at all. Like, it was a great cultural moment, but the problems we deal with as Black people in this country haven't changed at all. Like, due to that performance, and people need to stop acting like it has.
No, I appreciate you saying that. I think because I think I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Like, if we really go back into the back of like not Twitter, but what do you call it? Reddit, the Reddit people, where they're kind of like, this is a part of the performance means this. Samuel L. Jackson was saying this, where like maybe I'm being too.
And that all can be true, but what connects the dots for us is legislation and people actually changing shit.
I understand that, and that's why I'm at least trying to give the benefit of the doubt of like levels of activism, because like at the same time where it's like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do with your money. Like I'll say it like this: because it's gonna happen, when you get to that type of level, I know that you're going to give back. It would just be very odd if you didn't do that, right? And I have an idea of how you came up and things like that.
Yeah.
That was like instilled in your family upbringing.
Yeah.
I don't know these people. I just know them from the Wikipedia page and all that stuff. So like for me, them saying nothing, that to me is a problem, but at least them trying to do the best that they can to get other people into.
See, like the equivalency with that to me would be, say, I come into X Man Dollars. I'm not a musical artist, so I'm not leveraging any platform to send a symbolic message. The equivalency for that in my life would be like me coming to these dollars, instead of donating or being on the front line more, I have like a Black Lives Matter sign outside of my house. Like, okay, like it sends a message, but all right, bro, like what did this really?
Okay. I just watched the movie The Longest Walk.
Yeah.
To me, I think it was a really good movie because one of the main characters talked about moments with people, because they were like, why did this moment doesn't even matter? And he broke it down where the moment does actually matter, because even though, death was upon them, like the moment that they were sharing mattered, and you can't look any further from that. So I would say, I think what I'm trying to say is, if I talk to, respectfully, a young white baby, right? Stay with me.
Yeah.
My interaction with that young white baby, maybe on the grand scale of things, might not mean anything.
Yeah.
Right? But it might be like,
Chance to impact that baby's heart to
exactly. Like, I'm not shucking and driving, but I'm like, maybe their family's like, oh, black people are like this. Nah, like,
and they had a positive interaction with you.
Exactly. So like for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do have a lot of what you're talking about in there, because I feel like if, maybe this is on my own ego or narcissism, or I'm like, man, if you give me $1 million and a couple companies, I'm gonna show y'all what building a sustainable community might look like. Like, maybe give me a try.
Let's add a few more zeros to that.
Okay.
But
yeah. But I just feel like yeah.
$1 million will get you a house in Alameda and then
But you
suburban right now.
But I just know how I was raised. How I would move.
I feel you.
Like Killer Mike. Like Killer Mike moves like what I think a celebrity should do in that type of position.
Yeah, for sure.
But
just to wrap this out, son, I think he'll kill the performance. If I had to like place a money line bet, I think it's very high likelihood he sends a shot at Donald Trump through some messaging on the production side, or a change of words that we may or may not catch in real time until Twitter tells us later, like, oh yeah, he changed this word and this meant blah, whatever.
You think Cardi B gonna drop by? I like it like that.
I don't know when her babies do, so that's kind of hard for me. The way she looks, it might actually be born around that time, so I doubt it. Yeah.
Moving us along.
While he looks for that side tangent, because he brought this up, how long do you think you could actually walk nonstop?
Walk?
Yeah.
Flat? No hills?
Yeah.
I don't know. 40, 50 miles at least?
I said 50 miles.
Probably more.
What about you, RJ?
I'd probably tap out like
30 miles?
I'd say 50 if my life depended upon it.
Yeah. Yeah, should I? There's a gun behind you. Somebody will shoot you the minute you stop walking.
Oh, Nikes.
Now that's a clip.
I'm dying right there. Like, when I walk to get the pin, like, just shoot me. Just shoot me. There's no point in walking at that point.
Oh, you said Nikes. That's crazy.
Nah. If your wife and your daughter at the end of that 50 miles, you clearing that easy.
Bro said.
Oh, so I have to. So I if I walk 50 miles, I live.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. There's none of that. Like
no, just as soon as you're done.
Yeah, you're done. You're clipped.
It doesn't matter how far I go.
No.
Like if I go a mile, I get shot. If I go 100 miles, I get shot.
If you can make it to 200 without stopping, I'll give you a get out of jail free card.
I'll live.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm walking 200 miles.
There we go.
Let me up it to 1,000.
Serious? He's just out of control. He's just saying whatever.
I might die.
I'm stopping at mile 2.
If you had to do 200, would you jog it or walk it?
Mix.
Mix. Yeah, you have to mix it. Well, you want me to answer that?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, switching up gears, someone who might have to walk 200 miles to get back to Seattle, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is not having the time, and I'm gonna need my football heads to help me out. I think the last name of the quarterback is Darts. Jackson Darts started and had a hell of a start. Beat them Chargers.
Yeah, you did.
And in one of those speeches, I don't know how the cameraman caught this, but they caught Russell Wilson giving Dart's speech like the side eye. And on this one clip, it was like the Russell Wilson's villain era was born. Now, I actually watched a few because it came on my YouTube thing, why I brought it up here, where like a lot of people were saying that Russell Wilson's Hall of Fame career is at risk. And I've heard Richard Sherman talk some shit. And then what brings me back to this point, and I ended up in this rabbit hole of Rob Parker was like, why are we doing this to Russell Wilson? And I was like, Russell Wilson without the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, you talking on the Odd Couples
podcast,
podcast.
was like, he had a very successful career. So I have a 2-part question with this.
What's up?
Do y'all agree that Russell Wilson is playing himself out of the Hall of Fame with this performance?
No, I wouldn't say with this performance. I think the last couple years and the body of work within that. Whereas if you asked me 5 years ago, I would without question say, yeah, he's gonna make the Hall of Fame. Now it's I think a 70% chance. I don't think it'll be depending on the class. I don't think it'll be a first ballot, but I think it'll still probably get in eventually.
Okay.
I think he's playing himself out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the way he's bouncing around towards the end of his career. I mean, if you look at it right now, you have Jeff Garcia, who's on the ballot technically, or can get voted, and I'd rather take Jeff Garcia over Russell Wilson.
You're on drugs.
I would take
Are
Jeff
you
Garcia.
fucking crazy?
No, look at his work compared to this. Look at the teams that he had. Jeff Garcia was a worse quarterback per se, but he still won more games. His teams were worse, and he still.
Are you fucking crazy?
I would take Jeff Garcia over him. I'm taking Jeff Garcia over Russ Wilson.
Bro, hold on now. See, bro, we about to.
Andrew, I think we found something.
Nah, fuck no. Fuck
I am
that.
taking Jeff Garcia.
This bum ass fucking resume.
I'm taking it. He had worse coaching, worse teams around him. He is better.
Bro,
player.
we comparing a 3-time Pro Bowler to a 10-timer?
Like
He's
Richard
never
Sherman
made an
said-
All-Pro.
Like Richard Sherman said, it's his defense.
He's never made an All-Pro.
I don't care. I would take him over Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Bro,
I'd
he
take his
doesn't
arm.
even have 30,000 passing yards.
I would take because he was a backup for some of it. I would take him over Russell
And whose
Wilson.
fault is that?
Hey, he had Steve Young in front of him. I'm taking Jeff Garcia over him.
Bro, he doesn't even have 200 fucking touchdowns. What's the best version you've seen of Jeff?
Stop.
No, fuck
No. Stay- no.
Fuck that. Fuck that. He's not getting off of this.
No. We're going to come back in 3, 2, 1. Say that again. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the 3 years that it's roughly 3 years, right? Where Russ was in Seattle,
Yeah.
and Richard Sherman was not there.
Yeah.
So that at that point, Brandon Browner, he'd already went to Philly. The Legion Boom has pretty much been pits apart, right? Tell me the best version you've ever seen of Jeff Garcia. I want you to lie to me and say that's better than that version of Russ.
The 49ers before Alex Smith.
You're on fucking crack.
No way. I would take him. He's letting that thing fly.
To the other team, yes.
No, he's letting it fly.
Where do you think the term "let Russ cook" started?
It's fine.
He was 30. He was like 30.
Was he cooking a
30
hot dog?
He was bro. Jeff fucking Garcia.
He's
are you-
microwaving a hot dog?
So, wow.
No, hold on. Fuck that. Hold on. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna just read off some numbers.
Go for it.
11 tugs, 11 interceptions. 31 tugs, 10 interceptions. 29 tugs, 10 interceptions. 21 tugs, 10 interceptions. 18 tugs, 17 interceptions. 10 tugs, 9 interceptions. 3 tugs, 6 interceptions. 8 tugs, 2 interceptions. 13 tugs, 12 interceptions. 12 tugs, 8 interceptions.
Are you saying tugs?
Tugs, touchdown, same stuff.
I'm going to read off some numbers here. 24, 36, 92, 101, 69, 420.
This is bullshit. Bro, but
I'm taking Jeff Garcia.
that sounds like a Hall of Fame QB to you?
I'm saying
Fuck the Russell Wilson
No,
shit.
okay. Is he a Hall of Fame?
He got you.
No, but I would take him over Russell Wilson. That's what I'm saying, is that Russell Wilson is playing himself
You
out.
must have legit liked that. You which one was it? Madden 02? That's the one you bought.
No, I was actually
All three.
Madden 05 fan.
Oh, 5. Okay, that was the one.
Ray Lewis.
That was for you. All right.
So the other reason why I brought this up is because I think Rob Parker was speaking about like some of the Legion of Boom, especially Richard Sherman was like hating.
Oh yeah, they don't fuck with him.
Exactly.
It's clear as day. And he don't like. He's not gonna be have the same vitriol. I'd imagine with how much energy's there. He probably don't fuck with them. He's a nice enough guy and cares about his public image enough, or probably too much to where he's never gonna say anything publicly. Now me, the way I would be scorching their motherfucking lives. Nah, because like Richard, he done got caught up in some shit publicly where if you want to call me corny, I've never been at my ex-wife's house drunk at 2:00 in the like, you know, how you want to play this?
Wait a second. That's why was that the same thing I was thinking? I was like, why are you taking the shot?
And see, like, this is why I always say, if you want to go low, I'll take it to hell.
All right. To end this, there's like a part two of this. So Rob Parker was also talking about like how some of the athletes who do like broadcasts and things like that, it's kind of like it's too extreme, it's too far. And I want to ask you guys in here, when it comes to a sports show, what's a good balance of athletes and journalists that should be on a show?
All right, I'm gonna clarify his point for you. It wasn't necessarily that it's too far. They have more weighted interests within the context of their sport, whether it be like somebody that they're rivals with or teammates with. So he questioned their journalistic integrity because they can't be completely impartial towards whatever the situation is.
So if you guys were making a sports show, is there a balance between athletes who played the game versus journalists that should be on there? Like what makes a good sports show?
I think a balance of both. Being like myself, I worked in sports media.
That's why I had the question.
Yeah, but I'm also still cognizant of the fact that even though I play sports throughout my life, there's only so much I can talk about them at a certain point when I'm around people who've like, you know, played professionally, so forth and so forth. So sometimes you have to scale back, but I'm also confident enough in the stuff I do know to where I can at least challenge you to explain yourself thoroughly with anything. Like I feel like I was about to give them a compliment, but then I also thought about it. Gil's Arena, when they don't be on the OD trolling shit. Well, actually, no, his new show, the football show.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? They actually have a great balance to me because they have Aqib Talib. They have, what's my man? He's Gerald McCoy. He's on there. Skip Bayless.
Oh, okay. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I've seen clip.
Yeah.
I think for me, and maybe I'm wrong because I don't know all of the people on the 520 show. I feel like that's a good balance.
I don't really look at that as like a real sports show. I just
Really?
I mean, so they cover basketball obviously because like Jeff and Mook played, but they be like just shooting the shit. I just look at that as like damn like a normal podcast. Like they'll fuck around and do like a whole segment just on Gucci Man. Like, them my niggas though. Like,
I've been actually keeping up.
Entertainment value.
It's very entertaining.
It's like they might have the best podcast out right now.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
RJ?
No, I think a good mixture is good. I agree. I mean, if you look at like Ernie and Shaq and Barkley, that's a good group. Even when I listen on the radio, I hear Harry Douglas. I know he wasn't that great of a wide receiver, but having him, just listening from his point of views and his take with another journalist on that show. I think there's another one out there in the mornings with a defensive lineman, LeVar Arrington. LeVar Arrington has his own radio show too that I listen to in the mornings on the way to work. So I think having a good mixture.
I'll say inside the NBA in terms of like how Ernie balances that shit.
Oh,
they do a good job. But inside the NBA, I never go to for actual sports insides. Like that is strictly just dad jokes because half the time they'll be talking about like they'll reference some shit and say they're talking about like a Blazer game. this season, right? They're like, yeah, you know, we need Anthony Simons to get cooked. Like, bro, he don't even play for the team no more. Like, what have you been watching?
Yeah.
Is there a difference in what you guys think should be like? Who should be covering college versus professional?
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I've never really understood why inside the NBA does their RJ, is it a CBS broadcast that they do during the
March Madness.
Yeah, for the Elite Eight on.
And they bring in Clark Kellogg.
Yeah. I never really understood why Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith are involved with that, because they spend all season watching professional basketball to then come in and during the most important period of the season and like, oh yeah, you know, I haven't really watched too much of Auburn this year. Well then, bro, why the fuck are you here?
I think just the views.
Yeah, which I
the
get,
views,
but like
yeah.
I'm saying, if I'm a consumer looking for actual insight about these teams,
Would you expect like the college? Would you expect Would you expect the college athletes equivalent to be covering that event instead of Shaq, or is it like completely different?
I would prefer whichever broadcast team has been covering this shit all year to just stay the course. But I understand they bring them in for ratings and general like dad jokes. And,
So here's a tricky thought. What if just like in college, I know they're like up and coming journalists who are doing really well. And like we're talking about like it's like the best like college young professionals, like at least one of them like on that panel that's been watching all the college games. I feel like it'd be really dope to see a college level like journalist who's been like rocking it to like be on there.
yeah, but the way inside the NBA is structured, it's kind of hard for anybody else to really like insert their imprint on like their natural flow, because if that's what they're pulling them on there for, then they're still gonna want like.
Or speaking to the NBA, or
No, I'm talking about the college.
Yeah.
I would, for me as a like casual, I would like,
Yeah.
oh, that's super cool that like this particular kid has been rocking it, and they're obviously they're gonna have to learn to mesh, but like I think they would be good enough to do that. Not like in the Final Four, but like I'm talking about at the beginning stages, like the first, you know, the first 16, Sweet 16.
Yeah.
I feel like a kid could do that.
Wait, do you mean, if I'm understanding you correctly, do you mean like a beat reporter for a college team, them coming on the TV broadcast production of any coverage for like CBS, ABC, whatever? Okay. I think that could work. Now, if you're saying that same person then getting added to the production team for inside the NBA,
No,
when they come on during
no,
college,
no.
like it's just if they're bringing them on here for that, then they're still going with their same flow. It's just EPs be real like particular about that type of shit.
Yeah. Well, let me make sure.
We got like one topic before. We got one more.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. So this topic will be kind of quick to the point, straight to the point for the most part. But recently, Young Thug came out and was talking about how if you go and take your girl to therapy, you know, you're less of a man. And you know,
Very ironic with what we were talking about earlier.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's very ironic. And when I listen to Young Thug say that, it's just like, you know, what happens if you aren't a safe place? You aren't giving the, you know, right answers. And it's kind of like, yeah, you want your girl to come talk to you, but like every time she comes to talk to you, there's an issue or a problem. You're not taking it seriously. So like, Tay, how do you feel hearing that Young Thug has that type of belief?
We gotta stop giving people microphones. That's the best way I can put it.
I was like literally like,
Yeah, I miss the era back in like the 2000s where like I just had like people whose music I was a fan of, or they were athletes or whatever have you, and I just never had to know their actual thoughts, because it's just like, you know, some monkey up there just banging cymbals and shit, but nothing's going on.
you know, that fucking shit. It's not the Apollo, but you know the cane where it's just like you just grab, just we need that shit. Just yank them off the stage. I think I said this like 2-3 pods ago about like there has to be a standard, right? And I was more or less talking about when we were talking about like the, you know, Cardi B and things of that manner thing. Yeah. And it's kind of like there has to be a standard even in here where it's kind of like, yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to reach.
I'll tell you.
Okay. So all I'm just saying is like, you know, Thug, like, you know, you've had an interesting life, you know, definitely more tough than me, but like as men, it's just like people look up to you. Like even strong men, good men need help. And it's just like weird that he was so adverse to like, if someone is giving me advice or help, like that makes me weak. Like there's lots of things I've learned from all of you. And it's just like, I can see how you potentially got into these situations where it's kind of like, you know, that's your ego talking. And it's just weird because there has to be a standard where, you know, you let somebody in.
But if you come from a place where, you know, therapy isn't a normalized thing, I could see why you would have that outlook. Outside this, you know, it's hard to really take on somebody's you know, worries and tribulations through life, and you know, a lot of us don't have the training to process that stuff and help other people work through it through a solution based model. So, you know, kudos to all those individuals who, you know, do that for a living.
That's like me. I can go into the booth and, you know, make a flow. I can do that. I talk all the time.
Make a flow.
Exactly. If you know how to talk all the time, you can be a rapper. Knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Put a beat over that, and platinum.
Yeah.
Listen to too much Drake.
No, not enough.
It's not enough. But I think that's enough time for right now.
Yeah, we can go.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Commercial break.
Welcome back to the Play No Games podcast. Today we are going to try a new game out called The Gauntlet. And what is going to happen is I'm going to ask a series of NBA trivia questions to Tay and Rob here.
Are we like on separate teams or
Same team.
Same
You got
Okay.
10 seconds to answer each question, though.
All right.
Here's the thing, though. 6 questions right get you out of the gauntlet. If you get a question wrong, though, you have to take one of these special jelly beans.
All right, bet.
All right. Here is the deal.
Never been high before.
You only get 3 questions wrong, so you can
Yeah.
only have 3 questions wrong.
It's
Well,
actually,
no, you said 6 will get us out of the
6 gets you out of the game, or 3 gets you out of the game. 3 means you
whichever
fail the
first.
gauntlet. Whatever happens
I
first.
like this.
But each question you get wrong, you have to try one of these jelly beans.
I'm cool with
RJ,
that.
you
No on the 3.
No on the 3?
No on the 3.
Just each question?
10.
We have 10 questions here, so
Yeah, make them do the full 10.
we're going to do the full 10. So each question you get wrong, you
I
have
like
to
the
try
first version.
one
Yeah,
of
we're
these
doing the
jelly
first
beans.
version.
I like the first version. RJ, that was good.
All right, come on.
So first question, remember, 6 right
Yep.
or 3 wrong. First question, who is the shortest NBA player of all time?
Yeah. Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues
Fuck
is
yes, I
correct.
contributed. Let's go.
Next question, Michael Jordan wore 3 numbers, 123, 145. What was the third number?
12.
12 is correct.
Yes. Ah, nigga.
Charles Barkley was known to put a substance in his belly button to use as lip balm during the game.
Vaseline.
Vaseline is correct.
Let's go.
Mike Bibby would do what obsessively during games?
The fuck?
Pass or cross?
No, this is something very obscene. It has to be.
You got 2 seconds left.
Go.
What we got?
Pass.
Clip his fingernails
Ew. Of course.
During games.
during the games.
No, wait. We
Jelly
got 3
bean
strikes. We got 3 strikes.
Yeah, no. Each
what?
time you got wrong,
All right,
you get
come
a
on,
jelly.
come
You
on.
gotta take
Hurry,
one of the
hurry,
jelly
hurry.
beans.
Hit it. Come on. Just pass them.
All right. I'm sorry.
What you mean? I'm sorry.
Wait, why do I gotta take it?
You each gotta take one.
Oh, we both gotta do it?
Gotta take one. You both gotta take one.
Rob trying his best to get
Oh,
it.
fuck. These smell like fucking farts. Why am I eating this? It smells like a fart.
Oh shit! No, it actually does, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, it smells like a fucking fart.
Oh my
RJ.
God, hold on, bro. No, what is this, bro? Nah, bro. Nah, what is this, bro? Nah, hell no.
Next question.
This smells like a fart.
Gotta eat it. It's part of the game.
Nah,
It's
fuck
part of the
that.
game.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, you picked your flavor. I said you gotta eat one of the special jelly beans.
Edibles. Nah, hell no.
Nope.
Nah, hell no.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that.
Take one.
Fuck that.
Oh God.
Nah.
Got the jelly belly.
Hell no.
Eat the jelly belly.
What y'all put do to this?
Take one for the team. Take one for the
bro.
team. It's all
It
right.
smells like an earring bag, bro.
Hey, you got to get one right. It's okay. You got to get them right. You got
Alright.
3 right so far.
All right, come on.
You got 1 wrong. Don't be all right, me. You got 1 right there. Yeah, all right. All right. Just
on,
you
Rob.
could just swallow it. If you don't bite into it, it's not that bad, right? If you just swallow it. Mm-hmm. Take it like a pill. Yeah.
All right, next one.
Jason Terry would do what the night before games?
No, that's a very open-ended question because I can say anything.
Before he would do what going to sleep before games?
It's like a good luck thing.
Sleep in his jersey?
We'll just go with that.
Sleep in his jersey?
That is wrong. He'd sleep in the other team's shorts.
What the fuck?
Jelly belly.
I don't know what the fuck y'all did to that fucking bag. It stinks
I
ridiculously.
think that's why.
Just eat it.
It could be a better
What
flavor.
the fuck? Good God, this stinks. Oh, I'm getting a headache. God damn it.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
All right.
I'm gonna Photoshop something in there.
Next question. Monte Bull killed what animal with a spear before joining the NBA?
Who?
Monte Bull.
Manute
Bull. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Manute Bull killed what animal with a spear before joining the NBA?
Well, you said Monte Bull, so I could just come up with anything now because this person didn't.
Manute Bull killed
No,
what?
no.
Mr. Bull killed what with a spear?
No,
Yes,
sir.
it's-
No, sir. No, sir. Monte Bull, my good friend Monte, he killed a
Say whatever.
lion.
Actually, that is the correct answer. It's a lion,
see,
anyways.
my friend Monte.
Which NBA player was once struck by lightning?
What the fuck?
Fuck, why do I know this? This gonna piss me off. I ain't got it right now.
Fuck.
Yeah, failed the gauntlet. Last jelly belly.
Wait, who is it?
Sean Bradley.
Yeah, I want to got
Oh, I've
that.
forgotten that.
There's the other questions really quick. Which player had the shortest NBA career of all time? You guys don't need to take a jelly belly on these ones anymore. After you take the last one, Rob.
Eat it. Chew it.
I'm not doing that shit because I'm gonna figure out what y'all fucking did to this bag. That's what I'm gonna figure out.
No, I think that's just how they're supposed to smell.
You should probably read the
Read,
flavors
yes,
on the back after you eat that last one. The flavors are on the
No,
back.
I don't. I think for my mental health, I don't want to know. Don't read it. Rob, don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it, Rob. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it.
Yeah, I like this game, but we ain't doing this shit. Fuck these balls.
I thought you were gonna do this for edibles. That I would have been fine with.
I'm really gonna. Is this edible?
No.
No,
fuck
no,
no.
no.
Oh, I can't be doing that.
Shortest career of all time, James on
edible
Curry, 3.9 seconds. Played for the
Drugs.
2010 Clippers. Which team drafted a player that didn't exist? Do you guys know that, Bones, by chance?
No.
The New Orleans Jazz in 1974 drafted Hinton Smith in what was the 10th round.
No.
And then Andre Kirilenko has what in his marriage contract?
Oh, cheek loss.
He's got a cheat pass.
Yeah, I do know that. Okay. Oh God.
Don't worry. We'll mix up the snack next time.
Oh please, hand me the red vines.
All right.
All right, I got yeah.
Trump
All right.
versus
Let's go. Fuck it. For the love of the game. All right, man. Speaking of fucking shit that's crazy, fucking Donald Trump's in Portland. And I don't know if y'all's been like feeling it, but like the unrest, but like I kind of feel it. Donald Trump is kind of like disturbing our peace.
And he's still here presently.
Say that again?
Excuse me. He's still here presently.
No, the ice.
No, that's what.
Oh, come on. Well, you know what I mean. It's the extension.
They don't know.
So as a Portlander, are we on fire? Are we a war torn city?
I feel fine. What about you? Bash your critics. Do you feel like we're at war right now?
Yeah, with the geese right now.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. RJ, what you think? We at war?
Not yet.
Man, and I want to bring up as a topic because, you know, I just want people to be safe and what do you call it? A lot of people, when it comes to Portland, you know, has this, you know, pros, cons, and neutralities. We've talked about it here, but, you know, Portland, I gotta say this, we try to, you know, fit the needs of everyone. And I think the presence of ICE and the division is not needed as we try to figure out that kind of stuff. I just want people to be safe and, you know, it's spooky hours. It's spooky times. You know, it's not just because it's October. It's just like, you know, what can you do when, you know, ICE knocks at your door? I think during this time, it's like, you know, you focus on your loved ones. You focus on what you can do.
Yeah, I don't know. Our adulthood's really been trash. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man,
We've had some terrible years to me, adults.
Man, this is like year one, though.
Not even.
Bro.
10 months in, like fresh 10 months.
Yeah.
Like, when
We're not even at the tip of this iceberg.
Donald Trump, he wasn't playing. He's like, I'm looking for revenge. For real.
Yeah. But speaking of more rich jerk offs, I sent this to you a couple days ago. Starbucks is doing a massive layoff, shutting down a lot of stores across the U.S., including one of their flagship locations in Seattle. Part of their severance package is 2 weeks of pay for all employees. Well, how do you feel about that, Rob? Would you feel disrespected if you would put in X amount of years as a barista and then they handed you a paycheck and was like,
They said them terrorists is tough.
Yeah.
They said getting these coffee beans across this border is ridiculous.
yeah.
So I would feel very much slighted. I'm thinking of the people who've put hours and years at Starbucks and they're baristas. 2 weeks is disrespectful, man. That makes me want to. Can I sue them for that? That severance package? That's ridiculousness.
What about you, Drew? How would you feel if your employer did that?
Guess we're eating the rich that night. Nothing.
You said eating the rich?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. You been protesting today, pal?
If they did that to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Would have to. I feel like at that point, I don't know. Do you don't feel like we're like teetering on the brink of like the purge happening? Like it's rough out here for folks right now.
That's a damn good question. I want to say no, but it's getting to the point where, you know, in our last segments, we've been going back to back to back when it comes to like some of these topics because all blend. We're like literally like after the Charlie Kirk thing, not BSU. Fuck, it's on the tip of my tongue. Sorry.
Can I add something
Are
else?
you gonna? We're trying to say Delta State University with the death of the.
I'm saying all the black colleges, all the death threats, all that other stuff.
The death threats. Okay,
It's just like-
those happen to HBCUs.
Thank you. I was trying to. It's just kind of like we're just not getting a break, and I think people are losing their humanity. When I say losing humanity, it's like, man, we're forgetting that all this stuff is like we're all trying to have a life and simple life. And I know I'm kind of like rambling a little bit because like you are right. We're like I pause at the purge where it's kind of like people are so emboldened, like, you know, I'm gonna send a death threat because my needs aren't getting met or some bullshit like that. So I don't know if it feels unsafe.
Can I just add?
Yeah.
Schultz, who was owner of Starbucks for a number of years, run for president 3 times, spent approximately $500 million on his 2020 presidential bid.
Damn.
That went nowhere, and they're spending 2 weeks severance to employees.
Didn't he just get the company and now he's
He's had it since the 80s.
Yeah.
He's been like in and out of CEO, but he's been owner.
but they just
He also owns the Supersonics, or has some.
Yeah, some shares.
but like we just no there was like someone who just got put on at Starbucks and he's just now
It's not him.
oh it's not him. All right, my bad. So I guess
2024.
so my thing is to kind of like round the base with this. What's your last day at Starbucks like when you get that kind of a message and you know your store's closing?
Hey, anybody want some free coffee?
That's hey man, I ain't gonna say it, but you know, that's a pretty good idea.
Go and buy every bag in that motherfucker. Whoops. Clean up the beans.
Y'all need the codes to the bathroom. So
What sounds better, Mexican or Thai food right now?
Thai food,
Thai food.
Mexican on Friday.
I'm gonna say Mexican right now.
What about you? RJ, you're gonna be the side. Mexican. All right. Go Mexican.
Well, we know what Tay's having for dinner.
Yeah, because they keep me here locked in like a OVO riding camp. I'm like parking this door, helping this fool.
OVO, anywho. If you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe. We're your favorite podcasters podcast. And peace.